John.
Okay, so we'll do an intro, and then
first, raise your hand if you don't know that I have a video blog with my brother, and don't be afraid to raise your hand. Or if you don't know what a Nerdfighter is, don't be afraid to raise your hand. It's just the one person. And you were afraid to raise your hand after I specifically told you not to be afraid to raise your hand. And I didn't know if it was like Winfleet or maybe some weird Australian pronunciation like Winefleet or something. But thank goodness it is Winfleet. So Winfleet's going to play us a song.
Isn't that amazing?
That was more fun than the rest of it, okay?
Yesterday was Winfleet's birthday. Debbie, I guess you have a name. Oh, thank you, Stuart. And we feel like you're maybe just like one instrument away from being like a traveling band. So we got you guys a ukulele. I expect you to learn how to play that. Because we gotta get this act multi-generational. Sure, of course. Winfleet, everybody.
There's going to be a lot of pauses between my words due to the jet lag. Oh, God. The relationship between the things, hello this side of the room, I'll talk to you guys later, can't be in the middle. Because my head, see, it's weird. My head's in my pants. So we can't do that. For the two of you, I'll just briefly say that my brother and I make a video blog, and basically, it's just like there's like a rectangle on your computer screen, and then like my head like moves around in the rectangle. I'll try to recreate it for you. So like this is the screen, and I'm just like here. And so that's basically what it sounds like. It goes on for like 3 minutes. Lots of people watch it. I don't know why either. And as a result of this, not as a result of anything that my brother and I have done, none of which has been, I am proud to say, particularly spectacular, but what the people who have watched the videos have done has been particularly spectacular. And that's what we find so interesting and so inspirational, is that like the best stuff that comes out of nerd fighting is the stuff that we do. The best stuff that comes out of nerd fighting is like the stuff that for some reason we managed to inspire Debbie to do, or the stuff that we've inspired Stu to do, or the 5 awesome girls, or the YouTube video blogs that we inspire. And by the way, I'm a writer. I write books. Yeah, I should have said that. I'm not very good at this. Technical expert. Oh, wow. Thank you. There was a Ning Master before there were Ning Masters, before there was even a Ning. By the way, I'm sorry, from America. Yeah, really. Sorry about, well, I mean, obviously, the financial crisis, that was our bad. And then sorry also about, like, McDonald's and, just sort of, I was in the Netherlands recently, and I was saying that I was sorry to a reporter, and the reporter said, well, we also have many of the same problems that you have in America. And then she paused, and she kind of like looked me over, and then she said, for instance, we are also getting fatter. I'm like, great. Glad that we're exporting that as well. Yeah, so anyway, sorry. Yeah, just straight, unambiguous apology. Yeah. Okay. Great, that's good that's going to be on YouTube. Nice. I don't really like my car. Like maybe if someday if I have a Chevy Bolt, then I'll have a name for it, like like Electro Man or something. But for now, yeah, I don't have enough pride in my cars to name them.
This is not directed at you. Some Nerdfighter promised me on the knee a hug for dressing up like a pirate. I'd like to claim
Who? Do you know who is that? That was you. It's funny, Fresned was here. You guys know who Fresned is? Let's watch this. Oh, it's amazing. 17. Okay, how old are you?
Too old.
Okay, good. Good, okay. That was fantastic. So anyway, Fresned was here. If you don't know what Fresned is, I would argue that he's the most important video blogger of his generation. Which tragically is a generation younger than my own. But Fresned is a great video blogger who sort of disappeared for seemingly no reason. It turns out that he has a job. I was like, so why did you stop making videos? His videos are like 34 seconds long. They can't take that long to make. And he was like, I got a job. It's like, oh, what? So you don't have you no longer have between the hours of like 8 and 8:30 p.m. to make your videos? Anyway, Fresned was here, and he said, I love Melbourne. And I said, yeah, me too. And he was like, I mean, I was walking here and I saw a dude dressed up like a pirate for no reason. What's happened to Willie? Everyone's so curious about Willie. Yeah, we just tied him to a tree in the yard. And we assume that he can care for himself just by like getting squirrels. Stuart.
You talk about misimagining people rather a lot.
Yeah.
To what extent do you think our knowledge of you through YouTube leads us to misimagine you?
That's a really good question. To what extent does your knowledge of me through YouTube lead you to misimagine me? I worry about that a lot, and like on some level, like I would rather, like if I do these things, I feel like I do nothing but disappoint, right? Because I don't. Calvin isn't impressed.
Eli.
Yeah, Calvin's the only person wanting to be honest. He's like, yep, not as tall as I thought. I spend like, so I don't know if anybody who makes videos finds this, but when you edit a lot of video of your face, you begin to notice these very small imperfections and really look out of proportion. So much so that I actually went to the doctor. I probably shouldn't tell you guys this because it'll probably ruin your video watching experience forever. I went to the doctor and I was like, this like one of my nostrils is like slightly high. It's like not perfect nostril symmetry. Do you think that could be like an infection or? He was like, maybe you should stop looking at your face. I'm gonna prescribe you 4 times a day of not looking at your face. So he made this song about Helen Hunt and how much he loves her. And I think it would be great if Helen Hunt watched it. Maybe a little creepy, but also great. Sadly, she just got engaged. But, well, it's wonderful for her. But, yeah, she hasn't seen it yet. But I think, she's still around. As time goes on and she becomes less famous, like, hopefully, my goal is that, like, as she becomes less well-known and maybe, like, our curve goes up, like, at some point that should meet in the middle, And, like, Helen Hunt will want to come on our show, And then, like, that's when we'll get it.
Will we ever get to meet Sarah?
Which is here. But somebody feels awkward now. Yeah. Oh, she waved. Would you stay? Like the Queen of England. We're a little bit baffled by why puppy-sized elephants haven't been, made yet.
Friends until the end.
Thank you, man. Everybody. The stuff that we are doing together means more to me than almost anything in my life, and I cannot thank you enough. And I want you to know that I do realize that I have better readers than the other writers. I'm so psyched that I got to come here to the top of the world, if South is up, which it should be. That I got to come here to the top of the world to meet you, and so grateful to you, and thank you so much for being awesome. Thank you so much. You were wonderful. You knew all the words. You sang together. You harmonized. It was beautiful.
No, I'm very good at harmonising.
It was very, very good. Who are these for? Who should I sign them for? Everybody? Everybody, you think? Okay. Oh, there's a lot of you.